Okay. Day 2. Day 2 of Nintendo Switch. Just taking me a few moments to get things all set up here. Should be all set and ready to go. Now, if at any point anybody wants to do any kind of trades, or you guys want to join with voice chat, video chat, that kind of idea throughout the actual recording or the stream, by all means, you guys can share your screens, share your experiences with Pokemon Violet if you guys happen to have a Switch too. Okay, let's jump on into the game. Okay, let's jump on in here. So in the last episodes, we ended up going through all of Los Platos. Well, not all of Los Platos, but we did do a fair amount. We also did capture quite a few different Pokemon. We also checked to see where Area 1 was like. We also checked to see how fast the spawn rates are of the Pokemon. Now, we do have some revives here. We are going to have to revive some of the Pokemon because we are in an area where we are way under-leveled. We did capture a few Pokemon into this area, and I'm hoping that we will be able to continue on. If not, we'll have to, like, re-jump back to this location. Any of the Pokemon that we catch in this area are way too high of a level, so we will run into an issue there where some of them that we capture will not actually obey us. We're just going to heal up some of these Pokemon here. Now, there are more interesting Pokemon that are further up onto this part of the route. So I'm hoping we'll be able to capture them. Now, this is... I'm kind of going back and forth between doing a full catch 'em or a full completion of the decks or a full completion of everything in the game. We just did that with Pokemon Scarlet, and honestly, I started recording that in 2024. And it's still being uploaded as of right now, so it's kind of interesting. Okay, we already got Scyther, we already got Maschiff. I kind of want this Phanpy. Phanpy should be the next one that we capture. That is not going to do very well. Okay, I'm going to go for... Well, actually, I can't really go for the counter here, can I? What can I do? Sprigatito is a little too low of a level. I'm just going to try a Pokeball. Pretty much that's the only thing that I can really do. I mean, the Metal Claws might be able to weaken this Phanpy, but I feel like these glasses are going to be a problem. Very close to getting that Phanpy. Okay, let's go Sprigatito. I don't think Leafage will knock it out, but yeah, definitely did not. This thing is such a high level. Okay, so we avoided the attack, which is good. We're actually going to have to get back up into this location. We definitely are not high enough level to be able to do this. Yeah, Mastiff is loafing around. Okay, we should be good to catch this Fampy if we can survive. Okay, Fampy, the long-nosed Pokemon. It is far stronger than it appears. If a Fampy is swinging its trunk around and your arm gets hit by it, your arm bone will shatter. I love how all of the models are like super high quality in this. I was just trying to see what Pokemon were back there. Okay. Yes, yes, I know. I'm texting. Corey, you're texting again. I am texting. Someone's just on their lunch, and I'm chatting them up. Okay, there is a Goomy there, so let's try to get this Goomy. Goomy doesn't show up until, like, far later in the game. So it would be nice to actually capture this one. Come on, Mastiff, you're gonna get knocked out, buddy. Oh, knockout. Let's go to Toxel. I'm pretty sure we can trick Junk back up here, considering we got up here to begin with. So we'll probably go heal up and then come back. Although, if I do proceed through the story, I might be able to capture a lot of these Pokemon as we go. But let's make sure we get this Goomy first. I'm gonna be lucky if I get this Goomy, to be honest. There we go. Okay, I wonder if I should try another Pokemon. Oh, looks like there's still a little bit of a floor glitch there. Okay, Goomy's horns are excellent sensory organs that cover all 5 of Goomy's senses. Goomy picks up on danger from the movement of the air. I see a Hattern. Hattern? Is it? Looks like a Hattern. let's go for the Nuzzle. Oh, that actually might knock out Toxel. We should probably run away from this. Let's just go with the Fletchling. Ooh, we got the burn. Okay. Good stuff. Try it again. Nice. Okay, Hatena. Oh, Hatena. Right. It senses the feelings of other living creatures. Be careful not to expose it to strong emotions for too long, or it will end up exhausted. Okay, just one sec here. Okay, maybe I'll try a Meryl. That way we won't have to actually train the Azurill. We'll just try capturing it. Ooh, we actually almost lost Fletchling. Oh, crit catch! No way. That's actually pretty awesome. We managed to get that crit catch. Okay, wants to learn Flail? Sure. We'll take out Growl here. Okay. Okay, Meryl. The oil-filled tail functions as a buoy, so it's fine even rivers with strong currents. Okay, I'm gonna drop down here. Okay, we're gonna go back to the Pokemon Center. Ooh, we got ourselves a little Ultra Ball there. Okay. Now, I think we'll probably just proceed on. I think a lot of the Pokemon that are up there we can get on the routes anyways. But I did want to get the Gumi and get the Scyther. Okay, let's get our other Pokemon back. So let's go to the boxes. So we're going to put Riolu into the box. We're going to get our Lechonk. We're going to get our Spupa. And Tarantula. Okay, there we go. Now, we didn't have any trainers that we battled, so we don't have any more additional money or anything like that to put into getting Pokeballs. I feel like the audio has been changed a little bit too. I feel like the audio is a little bit more cleaned up. Like when you're listening to the audio. That could just be because of the area. Okay, first trainer. What is that Pokemon? Sunkern. Hee hee hee, I've got two. I've got two whole Pokemon. Am I cool or what? Okay. Okay, he's got an Azurill. We should be okay with our Sprigatito. Let's go for the Leafage. I mean, we are a little bit higher of a level, but that's how it kind of works in this game. You're always going to be a little bit higher of a level. And Houndour. Let's go for the Quick Attack. My two Pokemon! Yeah, we defeated them, buddy. Okay, that's a Gimme Ghoul. Now, there's quite a few Pokemon here already. Looks like they're pretty much the ones we've already got. Except for Shroodle here. Let's go for the Quick. Okay, we got ourselves a good old Shroodle. Okay, to keep enemies away from its territory, it paints markings around its nest using poisonous liquid that has an acrid odor? Ugh. Doesn't sound very good. Oh, that's a Bonsly. I don't really want to go for the Quick Attack because we'll end up knocking him out. I see another Bonsly up there too. There we go. Okay, got ourselves a Bonsly. Okay, from its eyes, it can expel excess moisture from its body. This liquid is similar in composition to human sweat. And that's a Tepig, those are Bonsly. Hoppips. We'll go battle that trainer in a minute. We're going to try to capture some Pokemon, right? So, if there's any Pokemon around here that we don't already have. There seems to be a lot of Bonsai, though. Normally, you would never find that many Bonsai. The spawn rates are actually pretty incredible. Oh, he's actually eating a... Oh, Bomb Sweet. I'm glad I looked in the tree. Squovit's like, I'm getting out of here, boys. Okay, there we go. Okay, Bone Sweet. A greetant drawn in by the sweet scent of these Pokemon will tuck the Bone Sweet in amongst the berries in its tail and carry them all away. Okay, Greedent thinks it's a berry. I mean, to be fair, it looks like a berry. Oh, Sprigatito is evolving. That's very early for us to get this to evolve. Okay, and I can't remember what its name is. Sprigatito has evolved into Floragato. Okay, the hardness of Floragato's fur depends on the Pokemon's mood. When Floragato is prepared to battle, its fur becomes pointed and needle sharp. Oh, we can get some stuff from our decks. Let's see here. What can we get from the Pokedex? And how do I check? Oh, there we go. Okay, we got some Stardust. We got some Great Balls. So we got 10 Great Balls. Nice. Ooh. We got ourselves a Thunderstone. And we got ourselves also 10 Ultra Balls. Next up is Experience Candies at 50 Pokemon. We're actually going to be there. We've got 40 Pokemon so far, which is actually kind of hard to believe, really. Now, you definitely want to be catching the Pokemon, but you got to remember to also evolve them. If you don't evolve your Pokemon, it'll be hard for you to get your decks completed. Now, I'm not saying you have to do that. If you don't want to finish your decks, that's fine. Pokemon's all about playing how you want to play, right? Okay, let's go up a little ways. That's another Shurtle. What's up here? Nothing in the water. Now, sometimes you're going to be able to find, like, Pichu and stuff like that. Shurtle. Ooh, Oricorio. Definitely want to get Oricorio. I'm just going to try the ball at it first, just to see how that works. That actually does not work. Okay, what can I do? Maybe I'll go for the quick attack here. What is that little red one back there? I think that's a Palmy. Okay, we got ourselves an Oricorio. Now that is the Pom-Pom form. So there's actually 3 other forms of Oricorio. There's a Ghost, a Fire, and Psychic, I believe. The energetic, cheerful dance of these Oricorio is popular with children, but the Oricorio themselves are hard to find in Paldea. They are supposed to be rare to find. Oh, there's a trainer down here too. Okay. We'll fight the trainer here in a minute. I am taking a look to see if we can find Pichu or if we can find some other Pokemon. Now there's tons of items. And I'm way too much of a completionist to not get them. Ooh, that's Kumbi. Oh. Is there a female one? There's not. Those are male. Okay, I'm gonna just catch the male one for now. If you can find the female one, there's gonna be like a little red marker on its face. And they're extremely rare to find. Okay, we're gonna try the Great Ball. Alright, there we go. We got ourselves a good old Kumbi. Okay, Kumbi. The trio is together from birth. It constantly gathers nectar from flowers to please Vespa Queen. Dexter. I should have called that Pokemon Dexter or Nexter. That would have been funny. I see my reading capabilities have carried over from yesterday. Should go back down the other way just to see if there's any more down there. Oh, that's a fletchling in the tree. That's something you don't normally see, is a fletchling sitting in trees. Usually they're just flying about. Just to kind of point out the differences, I've never seen a fletchling sitting in a tree. Ooh, Metal Claw. Okay, we got another revive. That's good. I'm never gonna say no to revives. That's for sure. Okay, any Pichus in the area? Hello, Pichu. Don't happen to see any, but they're usually up in this area here. I bought everything I need. I'm all set. Perfect timing. You wanted to challenge me to a Pokemon battle, right? You were challenged by Carlotta, the student. Oh, I see a Psyduck in the background. I don't remember Psyduck really being up that far, but that's pretty cool. Let's go for the quick attack. Oof. I stepped up and got smacked down. Okay, so that's one trainer. So far, no Surskit. Oh, there's a TM up here, too. What TM is this? Swift! Yes, please. And I just kind of zigzag around. One thing I'm noticing, though, it's almost as if a lot of the items that were usually on the ground are just gone. I don't know if it's just part of the update or if it's just this area, but I feel... Oh, Pichu! I feel like there would be a lot more items just kind of sitting around. But I could be wrong. It could just be like other locations have like a lot more. I'm trying to think what that Pokemon was in the dirt over there. It was like a whiter, lighter color, but it didn't look like a normal... That could be a Choodle, too. Pichu, despite the Pokemon's cute appearance, those who want to live with one should prepare to be on the receiving end of its electrical jolts. No nickname. I think it's just Choodle. I thought maybe it might have been like a shiny Scatterbug or something, but it looks like it's just Choodle. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping it was going to be a cool Pokemon. Okay. Well, that's a Scatterbug. It's another Pichu. I don't think Mime Jr.'s in this area, so we'll just move on from that. Now, there should be a gentleman over here to battle. I think that's where we left him. Yeah, down here. Heading to school? Got time to battle a fellow like me on your way to school? We are challenged by Ruben, the janitor. Okay, let's go in for the quick attack here. Now, I probably don't need the controller going, but I will say the Switch 2 Pro controller is some comfortable. It's pretty much the same as the original one, but the quality of the plastics are far better, far superior, and I find that the joystick, it just glides. It's so much smoother than the other one. But I mean, that could just be because it's new as well, right? But as of right now, it's pretty neat. I have not yet found what the GL and the GR buttons are for. I haven't figured out how to actually activate those two back paddles. You can see there's two buttons on the back. I haven't figured out how to pair those yet. There was really no instructions for it. Now, I think you might be able to go into like settings and pair it with like certain key combinations or something, but I haven't really figured that out yet. I never really gone to look, to be honest. Ooh, items everywhere. And there should be more trainers up around here too. I think that's a trainer right there. Hiking's real simple. I'll tell you all you need to know about hiking. Rule 1, work those legs. Rule 2, work those legs. This rule, that rule, all the rules. Okay, leafage. I think this is just a rock type right now. I don't think it's actually like fire or anything. You want to know the third and fourth rules? There are none. It's all legs, kiddo. Well, I know if I was to go hiking... Ooh, Pichu with a Palmy. That's pretty cool. And I think we already got that item. Yeah, we were already up there. We didn't come up here yet, though. Okay, nothing really new there. There is an item there. Was there a Zurill? Ooh, it's a Surskit. Yep, that's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, let's try to get that Surskit. I'm just going to throw a ball at it. We're going to have plenty of different kinds of Pokeballs as we go through this, so I don't really mind using an Ultra Ball to catch a Pokemon. Okay, it secretes a thick, sweet, scented syrup from the tip of its head. It lives on weed-choked ponds. Now, I think what we'll do is we'll play quite a bit of Pokemon here today. I'll probably end up taking a break at some point and doing a little bit of Mario Kart. But we're going to try to do as much Pokemon as possible. I would like to experience all I can with it here so far. So far, it's been a very positive experience. Like, look at all the Pokemon. Like, this is pretty freaking neat. No, I don't think there's any items behind the gate that were worth getting. Any trainer worth their salt knows. Pop quiz. What happens when a Pokemon's HP runs out? We are challenged by Hiker Paula. Oh, slack off. Okay, let's go for the leafage. And we have defeated Hiker Paula. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to go right to Kitakami or if I'm just going to go through the regular game first and then go to Kitakami. I'm not really sure. There might have been one all the way at the end. I don't really think it's needed. I don't think it was a TM or anything, if that's anything to anybody. Now, of course, with this game, if you battle all of the trainers that are en route, you will actually get prizes as you go through at the end near the Pokemon centers. Now, it's interesting, with all these Pokemon around, I have yet to see any kind of a shiny yet. But I can see how that would be very valuable to shiny hunters, having all of these Pokemon show up. Oh, Gimme Ghoul. Hello, Gimme Ghoul. Can I get you? There we go. We got ourselves a Gimme. Okay, let's go back this way. It's probably another trainer over here. I think that might be kid down there. Yep. What a cool Pokemon. Ooh, there's Combee over there. Let me show you this awesome looking Pokemon I just caught. We are challenged by youngster Luca. Okay, he's got a Choodle. We should be okay here. Okay, leafage. I'm really interested to see if there's a female Combee there. You can see them just floating in the background. Like, normally you'd have to, like, wait to a certain, like, extent for them to respawn. But this game just has them, like, showing up all over the place. That's a male. Male. I think they're all male. Yeah. All the Combee are male. Okay. That's okay. We'll come back down this way in a little bit and see if there's any more showing up there. Ooh, ran into Bonsly. Okay, that's the next attack. There's a Pommy. Oh, there is a TM up here. And it's right across from one of the stakes. Oh, Struggle Bug, yes. That will come in handy. But yeah, no, so far there's been so many Pokemon. I've yet to actually find any shiny Pokemon. But, I mean, we've only been playing for Probably close to 3 or 4 hours so far. But I'm sure we'll find some as we go forward. I'm actually really excited to see how that actually changes the odds of finding a shiny. I wonder if the odds still remain the same, or if they've been edited so that way you can find like more Pokemon at once, you know what I mean? Like the more Pokemon that we can find, I'm assuming better the odds are going to be. Now we ended up capturing another Happiny because we wanted to find one that has the Oval Stone. I'm sure we'll eventually find one on our travels, but just in case, I'd like to try to capture as many as I can just to see if we can speed up those odds. That's a Bonsly we ran into. That's a Tarantula. I can't get over the difference in the smoothness and how the game is operating. Like the grass even looks better. Like everything just looks better. Okay, gotta get stronger. I'm gonna defeat you so my Pokemon can get even stronger. Okay, we are challenged by Alberto. Shinx. What was flying? That was a Hoppip. Okay, let's go for the Leafage. Okay, Shinx is down. Okay, Spupa also leveled up. Maybe we can get an evolution here soon. Maybe my Pokemon's level isn't high enough. Yep, Spupa is going to evolve. We're going to get ourselves a Vivillon. Okay, congratulations, your Spupa has evolved into Vivillon. This Pokemon was born in a mysterious land. It scatters colorful, toxic scales from its wings during battle. Now that's a Meadow form. Was the Meadow form always the one that was available in this game? Vivillon wants to learn Gust. Should another move be forgotten and replaced with Gust? I think we had to connect up to like Pokemon Go to get other Scatterbug and Vivillon forms, if I'm not mistaken. But we are playing this game without any kind of enhancements, like through like OBS or anything like that. Like I've turned all of my custom settings off for my OBS recordings. And I've also not connected into my HDMI upscaler. So I actually have a device called an M Classic, and it's supposed to be able to upscale from 1080p to 4K. I'm supposed to clean up models and stuff, but I'm not using that. This is how it looks on the Switch too. Like this is pure gameplay right here. Like no modifications of any kind. Like the old Switch would be just jittering right now. It would have a hard time keeping up with all these Pokemon that are spawning. Okay, so that is... We finished him off. Finished that trainer off. We did a trainer over there. I'm pretty sure we got all of the trainers. Except, I think there's one over here we need. Try not to activate any next part of the story here. Guess this is it. I came to Mesagoza to make some deliveries, but let's have a quick battle. We are challenged by Iker the Courier. Okay, I am going to go for the Leafage. It's one of my stronger moves. Yeah, I'm totally digging this Pro Controller. It just feels good. It's about the same weight though as the other Pro Controller. It's funny though, I don't even actually know where my other Pro Controller is right now. Might be in my laptop bag. Okay. Been having some nice battles? Hello there. I am a Pokemon League rep. Been having some nice Pokemon battles? Well, good news. If you can defeat 4 trainers here in Area 1 of the South Province, there's a lovely prize with your name on it. So far, you have defeated 12 trainers here in Area 1 of the South Province. On behalf of the Pokemon League, here's your lovely prize. We have received TM for Thunderwave. We're holding this challenge for other areas around Paldea too. Stop by and try them. Don't think I want to do the technical machine. So if you guys are wondering why my text is so slow, it's so that way I can actually read the text. Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. Are your Pokemon tired and in need of rest? Of course. Then we'll need your Pokemon for a few seconds. Yeah, I had the text on like super fast and I was just couldn't keep up with it. Okay, Florigato and the rest of your team should be all better now. Oh, by the way, did you know? Yes, I am very familiar with crouching. Okay, now as I go through the story, if anybody happens to have a Fuecoco or a Quaxley available to trade, you know, hit me up, let me know. Because I would be all over that. Let's put Vivillon into the front of the party. Now, normally I would actually swap out my Pokemon as we go through the story. The textures of the doors and buildings don't seem to be upscaled any, but we're kind of at a cutscene, so that might be why. Oi, Corey! Did you battle some trainers on the hill? Bet your Pokemon are getting stronger. How about you show me how much you all have learned in a battle? Sure thing, Nimona. All right, nothing like having a friend around. Come on, Corey. Let's have us a fruitful battle. Okay, we are challenged by Pokemon trainer Nimona. Okay, we're gonna go with the Vivillon. You seem like you're getting better at this, so I'm coming at you with 2 Pokemon this time. Okay, let's go for the Gust. Oh, I should have probably let the camera span. I'm very, very fast to click the A button. We'll see how the camera moves. Pokemon trainer Nimona is gonna send in Palmy. Wow, doing even better than I expected. You're legit, Corey. Even the camera seems a lot smoother. Like, you can just tell. Oh yeah, that's way smooth. Battling you is a blast. I think I better pull out my ace in the hole. Now the interesting thing about today, guys, is I'm actually trying not to drink any coffee whatsoever. As you guys know, when I'm always doing a recording or a stream or a video or something, I've always got like this great big giant cup of coffee. And I feel like the caffeine is actually affecting me lately, so I'm like, I'm gonna hold off a little bit on the coffee. See how things are today. Try to detox from the caffeine. It's gonna be a long day. Terrestrializing gives a real boost, see? But But yeah, I'm gonna try to like not have as much caffeine today. I'm just gonna drink just water. Ooh. Just with the updates of this game though, I'm really excited to see how Legends ZA works, but I'm also interested to go back and play some of the other games too. I'm kind of curious to see how Pokemon Legends Arceus works since the Switch 2. I wonder if there's any kind of a boost in performance. I know Cerebi actually reported that Pokemon Snap actually had an increase in frames, so I'm interested to see how that works. Man, I can't believe how fast you're improving. Now the funny thing is if you actually look at my Switch, I've pretty much put all of my Pokemon games back on here. So I'm definitely going to plan to go back through all of them and actually see. If you guys see this, that's obviously, I'm huge into like retro gaming. So having those are pretty cool. Amazing, look at you. Taking on a terrestrialized opponent and winning no problem. Come to think of it, you can't terrestrialize your Pokemon yet, huh? Don't worry, I'll get you taken care of. You're so good with Pokemon battles, I forget how new you are at this stuff sometimes. Anyway, it was fun to battle you. Here, have some revives as thanks. You've obtained 3 revives. Now, Mesagoza's waiting just past this gate. At last, the city where our school is. There's a ton of hills and stairs and stuff in the city, so I'm gonna take a quick breather and then catch up with you soon. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out in Mesagoza too. Lots more people. Well, probably not lots more people, but there's a lot more like people to interact with and stuff here. All right, here I am. We finally made it, huh? This is Mesagoza, the biggest city in Paldea. It's been a big trade hub since a long time ago. Lots of folks come here to learn about advances in technology and all kinds of other stuff. There's a hair salon where you can change your look, plus places with tasty food and fixings. What do you want to see first, Corey? Let's go for the tasty food. Ha! I didn't have you pegged for a big eater. But that's smart. You can't battle well with a growling tummy, right? Oh, and speaking of battling, I want to be sure you'll be able to terrestrialize your Pokemon too, Corey. There's a few things that I gotta get done for that to happen, but I'll take care of them. Meanwhile, you just have fun looking around the city a bit. There's so much to do. Grab a bite. Buy some accessories to spice up your uniform. If you want my personal recommendation, you've got to see Delibird Presents. They sell handy items for Pokemon to hold. Once you've seen your fill, you can meet up again in front of the school. Just be ready. The stairs up to the school are no joke. Later then, get pumped up for some terrestrializing. Okay, so we gotta go to the school. Should double check that recording here. Just give me one sec there, guys. Alright, we are doing pretty good here. Okay, let's keep going. So, I think what I want to do... We're going to come up the stairs here first. We're going to talk to this lady. If you guys have played any of the other games on your console... she'll give you a different colored phone case based on the game that you played. But I actually haven't played any other games on this Switch 2 console yet. So we actually can't, yeah, we can't actually get any more of the phone cases right yet. But if we actually come over this way, there is Delibird Presents up here somewheres. And that's where I want to head off to first. I'm not too concerned about any more customization. I think we're okay in that area. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Delibird is up here. Is it? Oh, it's probably on the other side, maybe? No. Okay. Where is Delibird Presents? It is here somewheres. There it is. Okay. I knew it was over this way somewhere. I just couldn't remember exactly where it was. Oh, that was a female Cumby. If you guys seen that Cumby there. Okay, Delibird Presents. Welcome to Delibird Presents. We've great gifts galore. What'll it be? Let's go with battle items here for a minute. Now, there is a Quick Claw. I don't think we really want the Quick Claw. But I do want a Miracle Seed. I'm going to pay with League points on this one. Muscle Band. What's the Muscle Band? Oh, holds that boosts physical. Quick Claw, we're not going to worry about. Let's look at the general goods. There's an Everstone and a Soothe Bell. I don't have enough money. Oh, yes, we can sell Stardust that we got. Can I sell? I think I have to sell them at the Pokemon Center. Let's go back to the Pokemon Center for a minute. We'll have to talk to the guy at the counter and try to sell some stuff. But I think I want to pick up a Soothe Bell, because we've got a couple of Pokemon that can evolve by happiness or friendship, so we're going to want to do that. Plus, if we get an Eevee, we're going to want to evolve that too. I'd like to sell, please. Yeah. There we go. Sell the Stardust. Now we can go back and get that Soothe Bell. Excuse me, sir. I see you have a female Cumby. Can I trade you my male Cumby for your female Cumby? No? Oh. Too bad that wasn't a thing. Okay, we want to go to General Goods. We want to buy the Soothe Bell. Now, I should be doing some F training, but we don't have enough for any of those items. The Everstone, we also don't want the Everstone. We don't really require that. What do they got for Pokeballs? I think I'm going to get 23 additional. Oh, we don't have enough money for that. Oh, I understand why. Okay. Okay, we're going to go 17. Okay. I don't care if I used all my money to be able to get those. What else can I get? Rotom cases. What can we get for Rotom phones? There's the Sprigatito case. I think that's probably the cutest one that there is. So let's get the Sprigatito case. I don't have enough. Oh, I have to do League points for it. There we go. Oh, I should have put that on right away. Okay. Anything else? Nope. I mean, I could have gotten more Pokeballs, but we already have quite a few Pokeballs as it is. So let's go. Oh, right. We can actually change our uniforms here. Oh, that one's actually pretty good. That one's not bad. The new spring uniform, the summer uniform, the autumn uniform, winter. I think I'm going to go with a new spring uniform. That just looks cool. And then we're going to go with the Sprigatito case. I don't think I really need glasses. The new school hat. No, thank you. Actually, it does kind of match it, though. But I don't really like the hat. Those are kind of boring. We'll go with the new school backpack, I think. Although, these do all kind of work together. Oh, actually, we can go... Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that... Yeah, we'll just go with all the new gear. That's fine. There we go. School socks. That works. There. That works so much better. Okay. Now, let's go up a ways. Now again, guys, if you are watching the stream and you wish to interact, let me know. You can definitely take part in the stream. We can do some trades. We can do some early game battles. And we can also do the switch to video chat if you guys wanted to do that. If you guys wanted to join in onto it. All you got to do is be like, hey, Corey, I'd like to join in. And I'll add you as a friend. We can get you into the stream. I'm definitely looking forward to having people join in on streams. But I got to find some friends with some Switch 2s. Okay, what do we got here for glasses? I think most of them... Those are all... Oh, those are half-rim sunglasses. Do they have purple ones? Those are yellow. They're black. Those are just regular glasses. I don't think I really want the glasses, but those might be kind of cool. They're purple. These are navy. Those are blue. I think I'm going to go purple. But do they have any sunglasses that are purple? Those are red, though. Those kind of match. Let's go with that. Oh, no, let's not go with that. Let's go back to the purple glasses. No. I'm very indecisive right at the moment. Okay. Let's forget about the customization, shall we? Let's actually just proceed. Don't you get it? If you join Team Star, you can shine as bright as anybody. Seriously, what's with you? Don't you want to burn bright with awesome friends like us? Not really. Look, we've got a quota we're supposed to fill for new members, so just sign up already. I'd rather not. Help her out. Huh? You want in on this too? If you're here to sign up, we'll get you next. We've nearly got this one in the bag. We're a Team Star, kid. We burn so bright, it hurts to look at us. But you knew that, right? Yep. So you know exactly who you're messing with, and you're still coming at us with that attitude? You're scary, kid. If you joined Team Star, you'd be looking down from the top in no time. Hey, we can't just let something like this slide. The honor of our team's on the line, so we've got no real choice but to battle, yeah? That's true. You keep watch on that little four eyes over there. I'll make sure this fresh-faced nobody ends up seeing stars. We are challenged by Team Star Grunt. Okay, they've got a Shroodle. Let's go with the villain. Okay, gust attack. Okay, one Shroodle down. Okay, we have defeated Team Star Grunt. How come I'm the one seeing stars? Why is nobody like you so good at battling anyways? That's just not right. No way, he beat you? Does that mean I gotta battle this kid now since I'm higher up the Team Star ranks? Pero bueno, what do you think you're doing? It's that student council dweeb. She's gonna report us if we don't book it. I can't believe you, Corey. You don't have to go find randos to battle. You'll have all the battles you'll ever need with me. That's not really what happened. Wait, they picked a fight with you? Wow, I read that way wrong. Sorry. I get it now. You two have got Team Star written all over you for sure. I bet you were trying to pressure people into signing up again, weren't you? Hi. We weren't... No, not doing that, no. Well, that explains it. As head of the student council, stopping this type of nonsense would normally be my job. But this is also the perfect chance for you to try my amazing and ultra-rare gift for you. We have obtained the Terra Orb, and we put it in the key item's pocket. With this Terra Orb, you can terrestrialize your Pokemon during battle. Let's see. After it terrestrializes, I'm pretty sure your Vivillon will be a bug type. Normally, you've got to take special classes to be able to get one of these Terra Orbs, but I put in a good word for you. Now, time to give it a whirl. You'll learn to use it faster in battle than if I just explain it to you. Wait, what? You want this kid to practice wailing on us with his Terra Pokemon? Is that it? Got a problem? You want to battle me instead? Never mind. I'll take my chances with the new kid. Then take your places and battle. Okay, we are challenged by Team Star Grunt. Yungoos. Okay, here in the Paldea region, Pokemon can crystallize through a strange phenomenon. The people call this terrestrializing. You can terrestrialize your Pokemon by selecting the terrestrialize button in battle. When a Pokemon terrestrializes, its type changes to its Terra type. Moves of the same type as this Terra type will become much more powerful than usual. After terrestrializing a Pokemon once, you won't be able to terrestrialize a Pokemon again until you heal up at a Pokemon Center. So use this strategy wisely to seize victory in battles. I don't have any bug moves. I mean, I guess I could have taught it Struggle Bug. And I guess I probably should have. Okay, Yungoos is down. Okay, wants to learn the move Mudshot. Let's change the move. We'll go with Tail Whip. The terrestrialized Pokemon look really good in this. Way crisper. We have defeated the Team Star Grunt. Your Pokemon burns so bright. The Team Star Grunt in the back. Yeah. Nice, Corey. You pulled off terrestrializing no problem. Moves of your Pokemon's Terra type will hit even harder when it terrestrialized, you know. Sometimes you'll find a Pokemon whose Terra type is totally different from its usual type. That difference can open up your strategic options. Gotta charge your Terra Orb at the Pokemon Center after every use by healing up your team, though. Well, we'll be on our merry way then. Yeah, hasta la vista. Me too. Hasta la vista. So yeah, Team Star is basically a group of students that like to kick up trouble. They hardly ever show up to class, and when they get together in groups, they're a real headache. Even the teachers don't know what to do with them, from what I hear. Excuse me. I just... Well, thanks. So yeah, see you around. Aw, look at you, Corey. Already becoming a big hero around campus. I don't think I've ever seen that girl around. Maybe she's a new transfer like you. That Eevee bag, though, love that fluff. Anyway, seems like the troubles died down, so we'd better book it up to school. Get ready to climb the worst staircase in the world. That is a pretty big staircase. Go to school. Okay. So before we do that, I'm just going to take a quick moment there. I'm just going to go grab a beverage and something quick to munch on. Just a little snack. I will be back in very, very few minutes, guys. Don't go anywheres. We'll continue on with the story in just a moment. Okay, we've returned, guys. Thank you very much for your patience. Okay. Okay, off to school we go. Here we are, Corey. Welcome to Yuva Academy. This is where the this here is the entrance hall. You can sign up for all kinds of classes at the desk behind me, and those halls off to the sides lead to all different parts of the school. It's totally big enough to let loose and battle in here, but for some reason they banned Pokemon battling in the main entrance. Master Corey, Miss Nimona. How did you find your first school commute? We had a blast. I imagine Miss Nimona's high spirits helped with that. She's a true asset to our fine academy. Not that I was expecting any less from our champion-ranked student council president. Reliable as ever, Miss Nimona. Well, I know how to look after my friends, right, Corey? Oh, but speaking of which, we saw some of those Team Star kids in town, Director. You did? Where? It was down the stairs from the front gates. They were hassling this kid with an Eevee backpack. That is quite the news. Are they still to be found out there? Actually, Corey flexed on him and ran him off. You don't say. Of course, it's a fine thing to try to help a fellow student, Master Corey, but you might wish to show a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at our academy. And Miss Nimona, do you remember that the school staff is here to resolve any such troubles? Right. Yes, sir. Director? A child with an Eevee backpack, you say? I suppose that might have been Miss Penny. I'm relieved to hear she's come to class at least. Ah, and Miss Nimona, if you'd be so good, do report to Mr. Jacques about this Team Star business. As your homeroom teacher, he should be kept apprised of all such going-ons. You got it, sir. But look at the time. You two had better hurry along. Classes will be starting soon. We're in Class 1A, Corey. Come on, I'll show you the way. Good morning, Mr. Jacques. Hello, everyone. We have some exciting news this morning. Who wants to hear it? Ooh, me. I want to hear the news. I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we have a new little friend joining our happy home room as of today. Whisper, whisper, whisper. I wonder what they'll be like. All right, you can come on in. Could I trouble you for a few words introducing yourself? Sure, I'm Corey. Did you hear that? He seems super friendly and fun. Looks like everyone's eager to get to know you, Corey. All right then, who wants to be the first to ask our new friend a question? Me. Can I ask a question? What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? I like collecting Pokemon. Really? Awesome. I'm totally the same. Does anyone else have questions for their new classmate? Me. I have a question. You went to all the trouble of enrolling here, so spill, Corey. What do you hope to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream, right? I want to be a strong trainer. You will be. Oh, I just know it. You and me. We're going to get so strong battling together. Well, thank you for telling us a bit about yourself, Corey. I'm Mr. Jacques. I teach biology here at the Academy, and I'm also your homeroom teacher. That's your seat, second row from the front. All right, you ragamuffins, be nice and friendly to your new classmate. We will, Mr. Jacques. Get to know the Academy campus by exploring a bit on your own. You can now move around the school. Try checking out places on the map where you see that someone might be hanging around. Perhaps you'll discover something. Now, choose a location and start exploring. Okay, let's go off to the cafeteria. Oh, hey! So we meet again. You remember me, right? Oh, from the lighthouse. Yeah, exactly. That's my little know-it-all buddy. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? No need to tell me your name. Corey, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. The new kid who showed up with the president of the student council. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up for a class, but I came all the way to school today. Just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You've got to help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. What's the dream first? Caught your interest, have I? You want to hear all about my dream, right? Well, this might come as a surprise, but fact is, I'm all about the picnic life, the great outdoors, the perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not half bad at cooking either, I can tell you. Right now, I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, see? I found this book the other day, and it had a section about the Herba Mystica things. Basically, there's some kind of special herbs that heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them. Now, there are a total of 5 different types of Herba Mystica, based on what I've read. Just taking a little lick of them once, and they've been powdered with get your blood flowing. Provide nutrients, prevent aging, you'll even boost the immune system. These herbs seem like they are the real deal, only found here in Paldea, and rare to boot. But this book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's gonna be pretty tough to try to grab even a few sprigs. 'Cause see, Titans are, well, I think they've got to be things like this. Monsters of Area 0. As we descended further into Area 0, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of the team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Monsters of Area 0. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I notice a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it's biologically separate, to say nothing of its treads of iron. I really want to get those herbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend me a hand either, and I'd never hear the end of it if I went crawling to that student council girl. But here you waltz up. You've got to help me out with this. You'd be perfect. Nope, wait, I don't need an answer yet. I'll just register the places where it seems there might be Titans on your map app for you. Okay, Lurking Steel Titan, Stony Cliff Titan, Open Sky Titan, Quaking Earth Titan, and False Dragon Titan. The Titan's lairs have been added to your map app. That has activated the Path of Legends. let it stew a bit, and we can get more into the details later, and in the meantime, take this. A little gift for listening and all. We've obtained a bag of stardust. Give the idea some serious thought, please. Rototototo. This is Corey, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. Hope you don't mind. What do you mean hacked? Well, as far as you're concerned, it means I'm basically in control of your phone right now. My name's Cassiopeia, but never mind that. It's you I want to talk about. I hear you're a trainer with serious potential. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask of you. Tell me, Corey, you know about Team Star, right? Yes. Great, I appreciate you being upfront here. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some academy students a while back. They cause headaches for the school and try to bring other students down to their level, and I refuse to sit idly by and let them get away with it. So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. But I'll need allies to carry out this operation, and I'd like you to be one of them. No need to reply right this second. We can discuss the details some other time. Till then, I'll leave you to it. Bye. Ah, Master Corey. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls within the school, won't you? I'll be more careful. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information, after all. Honestly, there are so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go, then, young man. Team Star, you say? Okay, where do we want to go now? Let's go to the staff room. Very well, Champion Nimona. I trust you to handle this in my stead. Sure thing. You can count on me. In fact, I bet this is going to be fun. I'm glad to hear it. Good day, then. Oh, pardon me. Oh, Corey. Hey! Who was that? Piqued your interest, huh? That lady as well. They call her La Primera. She's strong. She can do pretty much anything. She's got cool practically coming out of her ears. She's basically everything I want to be, or that any Pokemon trainer would want to be, really. Oh, which reminds me, remember in homeroom when I asked what your dream is? Well, since your heart's already set on becoming a really strong trainer, I've got an idea for you. You should try to reach champion rank like me. Yeah, I will. Oh wow, hang on though. I've got a whole spiel I want to give you. Here goes. The trainer who reaches champion rank are the ones who raise their Pokemon really strong. They're pro-tier battlers. Their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. You have to prove yourself to be the Pokemon League, to the Pokemon League to officially get the title of champion. And to do that, you have to do more than just take classes here. You've got to take on 8 Pokemon gyms and win so you can collect their badges. Once you've done all that, all that's left is a special test, the Champion Assessment. And once you pass that, then at long last you'll be a champion. It's every Pokemon trainer's dream, The coolest title anyone could ever hope to get. Not to brag or anything. I reached champion rank during our last treasure hunt, you know. Oh, the treasure hunt is a special independent study thing you've got going on here. Should happen soon. Our last one started not long after the beginning of this school year. It's great. You get to leave school to go have an adventure and learn however you want. I guess you could say my journey to becoming a champion was the treasure I found. Maybe. I don't know yet if that's the answer I'm looking for. Anyway, I've got the feeling I'd be able to get even stronger if you and I were both working at it. Let me go ahead and save the gym's location in your map app in case you decide to go for it. Okay, the Pokemon Gym's locations have been added to your map app, and that has unlocked Victory Road. And give it some time, though. Or give it some thought. not time, though. Oh, I need to learn to ring. Ring, ding dong. Oh my god. I need to learn to read. Oh my gosh. I'm just so fast at trying to read it that I just don't even think about what I'm reading. Calling Master Corey to the director's office, please. Once again, Master Corey to the director's office, please. Okay, just 1 second there, guys. I forgot to do one thing quick. Just give me 1 sec. Okay. Thank you very much for your patience, guys. I completely forgot. I'm planning to be doing some stuff this weekend, and I needed to get a bunch of laundry done. I don't think the game is going to do the laundry for me. Okay, to the director's office. Thank you for coming, Master Corey. Have you been enjoying your time here at the Yuva Academy? That is most wonderful to hear. Now, you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria, but let me assure you, there is a reason why I asked you to meet me here in the office. It seems that a friend of mine has a rather serious matter they would like to discuss with you. Ah, no, I'm afraid they aren't actually here in this room with us. One moment, please. Just allow me to connect us. Ah, Professor Pidgeot. Hello, Corey. It's nice to meet you. My name is Professor Churro. I carry out Pokemon research with the Great Crater of Paldea, at a site known as Area 0. The professor is in fact a graduate of our fine academy, as well as a splendid researcher. Well, allow me to get straight to the point. Corey, student ID number 805C393. You are the student who travels with the unusual Pokemon Miraidon, is that correct? Thank you. I appreciate that you were honest in confirming the facts. Ah, not that I don't mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask you for your assistance. Assistance? Oh, how good to see that you are well. It has been quite a while since we last met. Miraiden was once in my care, you see. Its Pokeball was also originally mine. I assume you received it from a young man called Arvin? I am no longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokemon myself. This is what I would ask of you. Will you continue looking after Miraiden on my behalf? I do appreciate your agreement. Miraiden has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. It can, however, take on a form specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, I will require some time to fully regain the capabilities it once had. I will provide you with my contact information if you would please get out your phone. I will be in regular contact going forward to keep tabs on your status. Until then. He just walks off. I don't remember, I don't think Professor Sada walked off. I think she always just waved or smiled or something. But Churro walking off, that's different. Could this Pokemon have its origins within Area 0? Churro, don't tell me you actually did it. Well, it seems that the professor is asking quite the favor of you. But of course, the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we are able to. I do hope you'll continue to enjoy your school life together with that Miraiden. Okay. Hello? Excuse me. Oh, you're still here, Corey. Oof, getting called into the director's office. How'd you land in that much trouble already? Nah, I'm kidding. I know it wasn't like that. Mr. Jacques wanted me to show you the way to your room in the school dorms. Your very own private room, Corey. Let's go. Check it out. Ta-ta! Tachan! I don't know what that is. Honestly, I have no idea how to say it. From today on, this is your school... From today on, this is your room, Corey. Actually, it's as blah 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 blah. Actually, it's as new to me as it is to you. Never been in here before. Maybe check out your new bed. Looks comfy. You must be pretty worn out from all this stuff happening on your very first day, huh? A quick rest on a bed is all you need to get yourself and your Pokemon healthy again. I'll see you tomorrow. When you've rested up, then we can battle even more. Take care. Ready to call it a day? You'll need rest if you want to be prepared for your new school life. The days quickly fly by after you start your new life at Yuva Academy. And then, at last, the day arrives for your true adventure to begin. Attention, all students. Today marks the beginning of an important new assignment. Please assemble in the schoolyard, where I will explain in more detail. It's time! I've been waiting forever for this. Come on, let's go out to the schoolyard. Where do you want to go? Off to the schoolyard. Excellent. It seems everyone is here. Well then, it's time that I explain your independent study assignment. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. I asked each of you to set out and travel the world in search for your very own treasure. You have all learned much within the walls of our fine academy. But now it is time to turn your eyes upon the wider world and deepen your understanding. Explore Paldea's abundant nature, soak in its rich culture, discover the Pokemon that live here, and get to know the people too. Where will you travel? Who will you meet? And what will you achieve? Of course, your Pokemon partners will be there to help you. You will journey together, learn new things together, share each other's thoughts and feelings, and find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after your independent study, when you return to us as fine young trainers. Let the treasure hunt begin! Onward! It's time for the great outdoors. Come on, Silazer, we're riding out. Take care, everyone, and remember, the great crater of Paldea is exceedingly dangerous. Entering it is a violation of school rules. What are you waiting for, Corey? Let's go! Corey! The treasure hunt. It's finally starting. What? What do they mean by treasure? Yeah, fair question. Since it's your first time. Come on, let's walk and talk. The treasure hunt is a huge part of the Yuva Academy school year. The point is to get us all looking for some actual hidden treasure, necessarily. We're more just making our own adventures to see what experiences Paldea's got to offer. You could try to beat the Pokemon gyms, you could help people in need, or you could hunt for a real capital T treasure if you wanted even. There's stuff we'd never learn sitting in a classroom, you know. This is our chance to learn it. Plus, there's so many chances to battle, which is obviously perfect for me. You and me, for sure, gotta battle if we run into each other out there. Hope you're ready. Oh yeah, battling can wait. I meant to tell you. Did you know your phone's map app lets you set yourself destinations? You could try setting one of those gyms as your destination. That'd get you on your way easy. How's that for a student council president, giving your own friends an insider advantage? Hey, Arvin! Insider advantage? Sheesh, you make it sound like we're cheating or something. All I did was suggest that he check out the gyms. It's up to Corey whether he goes. Corey's gonna have his hands full searching out the Titan Pokemon with me. He doesn't have time to waste on something like chasing after the champion rank. Me and him are gonna be too busy visiting the lairs of Titans and nabbing their Herba Mystica. And Sirio? Don't go filling his head with weird stories. Hey, all I did was invite him along. It's still up to Corey whether he goes, right? Corey? Your phone's ringing. Hey, Corey. Cassiopeia here. It's about Operation Starfall. Remember what I told you before? Team Star is made up of 5 individual squads, and each one's got their own base. I need you to go to each base, all 5 of them, and beat the squad's boss there. Team Star's grunts might try to get in your way, but I'll be helping you out from a distance. And heads up that bosses each specialize in a different Pokemon type. Just remember the names of their crews, and you'll figure it out. Still, no need to worry. With your skills, I'm sure you're more than up to the task. I'll just go ahead and add the base's locations to your phone for you. The Team Star bases have been added to your map app. Okay, Starfall Street has also been activated. Good luck with those bosses. I'll hook you up with some nice rewards every time you beat one. Wait 1 second. Who are you supposed to be? And Team Star, those punks are a serious hazard. They're not Corey's problem. That's right, because he's got more important things to do, like searching out awesome ingredients with me. I thought it was up to Corey to decide whether he goes or not. Wasn't that what you said? Nimona and Arvin? How do you know my... I'm looking forward to seeing what you can pull off, Corey. Bye! What was that all about? Corey, I'm glad you're making plenty of friends here, but try not to get dragged into anything dangerous. Anyway, no more weird vibes. We've got a big adventure to start. I'm gonna battle every single Pokemon trainer I meet. If I just keep trying to become the strongest, I bet that experience will be the thing I treasure. Guess I'll start by heading to a gym and training up some new Pokemon. Here, I'll send you a pic of what the gym buildings look like. Oh, and I know we've been running our mouths, but it's your call. What you do, Corey. Go where you want and do what it is you really want to do the most. A treasure of your very own. For me, that's got to be my big dream of tracking down the Herba Mystica, that is. Once we get those herbs, I'll make you the absolute best sandwich you've had in your life. What'd you come out for? Oh my gosh, did it just come out because you said sandwich? Well, you're not getting one. It seems like it wants to start moving. Is it telling you to get on, Corey? Okay, press the plus button. Yep. Cool. Whoa! It transformed! Now it really looks like some kind of weird Silasor. Long as you've got Miraidon, you can go pretty much anywhere. Paldea's your cloister. Yeah, maybe. Well, if you're going to search for those Titan Pokemon, I'd say set out from the East Gate. But since Corey is actually headed to take on some gyms, I say go for the West Gate. Besides, it's way too easy to get lost out east. Man, this is why I can't get along with you. I'm out of here, Corey. Catch up soon, little buddy. I'll head to a gym. See you around, Corey. Okay, the treasure hunt has finally begun. The special event is held by the Academy to encourage students to set out on their own and learn for themselves. You're free to decide where you want to go. as you search for a treasure all of your own. Hello, Corey. This is Jacques. Hi, Mr. Jacques. Sorry to bother you while you're probably out searching for some nice treasure. You see, we have a school trip every year around this time. It's a special collaboration between our academy and another school. And, would you believe it, Corey? Your name was one of the ones chosen to attend. You'll get to study and experience a great outdoors of the East in the land of Kitakami. It's a long trip to get to this year's destination, so we can't send too many students this time. You really are a lucky one, getting selected as one of the participants. Come to the school's entrance hall when you're ready to hear all the details. Of course, you don't have to take part, but this kind of chance isn't likely to come again, so you should really give it a shot if you're interested. Hope to see you soon! Okay, I think we're gonna maybe try to go to the land of Kitakami. Mr. Jacques said the student for the school trip would be around here. Are you? Oh, you must be. You're one of the students chosen for the school trip, aren't you? And your name was? Corey. Corey, huh? Well, aren't you full of fire? You're positively dazzling. Oh, and you even have a Terra Orb. I guess Paldea is rich enough in resources for that sort of thing to be a common sight at school. Unless that's not the case. Are you perhaps an especially exceptional student? Oh, but here I go on, and I haven't even introduced myself. Call me Miss Breer. I'm so sorry I'm late. Oh, hello to you, Corey. What a lucky scamp you are, getting to take part in a school trip so soon after transferring here. I sure am happy for you. I wish I could go too. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Breer. I got a bit carried away. Well, as Mr. Jacques so kindly stated for me, my name is Breer. I'm a teacher over at Blueberry Academy. That's a school in the Unova region, you know. Miss Breer helped set the curriculum there. This year is Blueberry Academy's turn to run our joint school trip and supervise the students. That's why I came here to collect you. We'll be heading to Kitakami, a land known for its picturesque fields and rice paddies. The place has a rustic feel, but there's also something rather mysterious about it. You see, the same energy present in Paldea's terrestrial phenomenon has been detected there. I'm hoping to do some digging into the matter myself, in between my supervising duties. Though I'd also appreciate the chance to take a good look around the great crater of Paldea. Ah, yes, well, there's not so much I can do about that without permission from the Pokemon League and Director Clavel. Oh, I know. I've already put in all the proper applications. I trust that I'll get a favorable response soon. Oh, sorry, Corey. Forgot all about you for a moment there. Anyway, the school trip. Think of it as a chance to continue your treasure hunt on a grander scale. The search beyond Paldea's borders. I'll even provide you with a special update to your Pokédex app if you get out your phone. The Kitakami Pokédex has been added to your Pokédex app. And there we go, all done. Now you can go wild registering all the Pokemon you find around Kitakami too. Oh, and don't worry about a permission slip for the trip. I already cleared things with your mom. You just go and have fun. Your Mr. Jacques is quite charming, isn't he? Delightfully direct when he wants to be. Now then, Corey. It's quite a trip to the land of Kitakami. I hope you don't mind flying or long bus rides. Let me know as soon as you're ready to set out, won't you? Well, I don't see any reason why we can't go to Kitakami now. Great. We'll set out together as a group once the other students arrive. I hear you were all chosen for this trip by lottery, so this may be the first time you meet them. I know my role is to chaperone you kids around, but I fully intend to have some fun of my own while I'm at it, just so you're aware. By the way, do you know of the Violet book? Never heard of it. Really? Well, that's unexpected. I'm quite sure at least one copy was donated to this school. The author of the Violet book, Heath, was in fact an ancestor of mine. I even have his original manuscript. Look here. These are the pages that were blacked out and made illegible in the published version of the book. A disc Pokemon. While separated from the research team in the crater's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I know not. It bore a shell with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleamed brighter still than gemstone. Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. A disc Pokemon? I have tentatively named this creature Terapagos. I suspect that its very body is made up of key material that causes Pokemon to shine brightly and crystallize. The Pokemon depicted on these pages is called Terapagos. It's a mysterious Pokemon that Heath allegedly encountered when he delved even further into the depths of Area Zero. Not that a general public believed him. It's my dream to find Terapagos and prove Heath's records were all true. Though I haven't yet been able to secure permission to enter Area Zero, unfortunately. But that's fine. It'll all be fine. All I need to do now is focus on the work that's in front of me. Miss Breer, we're ready to go. Looks like the gang's all here. All right, everyone, to the land of Kitakami. Now, this is the exciting part to see on the Switch 2. Okay, any parts of the DLC have always been pretty slow and chuggish. So it'll be interesting to see how it actually operates when we're out in like the fields and all those Pokemon are there. Part 1. The Teal Mask. We're finally here! My butt is killing me after all those hours of sitting. First the plane, then that bus. Haha! Well, you all survived the long trip. And we haven't lost anyone along the way. All here. Then welcome to the land of Kitakami. This is the stage for all new experiences and learning opportunities you'll have out in nature. It's actually my first time here too. Why, the rice fields really are just dazzling. Up ahead is Masui Town. That will be our base of operations for the duration of the trip. Miss Breer, I don't feel so good. Uh-oh, all that travel must have given you a dose of motion sickness, Why don't we pause here for a moment and take in the sights of these fields? Now, Corey, I have a little request for you. Could you run up ahead to the community center in Masui and let the caretaker know we're here? It would also be great if you could explain that one of the students is feeling unwell. I can do that. I knew I'd be able to count on you. On your way then, I'll look after the poor travel buddy here. Okay. I'm going to look around first. So, unfortunately for my travel buddy, he's going to have to be sick for a little bit. Because I want to see how this actually moves. Okay, Poochyena. Oh my gosh, that's a shiny one back there. That is a shiny one. That is a shiny one. I see it. That is a shiny Poochyena. Yes! Oh, first shiny. Let's go. I can't believe I spotted it. Oh my god. Back in the old Switch version, like if you're playing on the normal Switch, I probably wouldn't have seen that. Poochyena. Poochyena pursue their prey in packs. Once the prey is exhausted, the pack finishes it off. But sometimes the prey retaliates and the pack flees. I'm not going to give it any kind of a nickname, but we are going to add the shiny Poochyena to the party. I'm going to take out the Villain. I'm super pumped up that we got that. Now I'm going to have to keep a closer eye out when I'm, like, walking. That's a normal Kitakami? I thought it looked purple for a second. It's definitely not. Okay, we're going to throw an Ultra Ball here as well. So guys, keep an eye out on the grass because shinies will just randomly spawn. And in this game, they don't actually sparkle. So you'll never really know if it's actually shiny or not until you like encounter them. Kitakami sucks up pollen and nectar with its long proboscis. It stores any pollen it doesn't finish eating in its fur. Okay, let's put Poochyena. Look at it! Ah, so cool. Okay, so we're going to be using this Poochyena as we go through this. But we do need to get it a little bit leveled up. Spinnerack. Some fishers weave its sturdy thread into nets to catch fish Pokemon. Where is my little Poochyena? Come on, Poochyena, get in the picture. Okay, I get it? Oh, you know what? I'm not even into the thing for it. I'm trying to go into the profile, change my photo. Yes. That's good. I like that one. Trainer icon. Take a new photo. How do I swap it? Okay, we'll leave it at that. Okay, let's keep looking around here. That's a sea waddle. Okay, let's get this item first. Now, we have to remember that this is a bug-type Pokemon. I don't know what's going on with my phone. Okay, we're going to throw the Great Ball. So if you guys end up spotting any shiny Pokemon while we actually are doing this play, let me know. Just be like, hey, Corey, there's a shiny over there. I'll go check it out. Wants to learn Feint. Which move will be replaced? String Shot. Ooh, Yanma, okay. Okay, Seawaddle. The bumps on their heads are sensory organs. When Seawaddle meet, they greet each other by rubbing these bumps together. I'm pretty sure that's just a yellow Cutiefly over there. Doesn't look pink. Okay, we're gonna throw an Ultra Ball. Okay, we're gonna go in for the bite. Okay, got the Ultra Ball. Got ourselves our Yanmega. Now my question is, why did all the grass disappear? Okay, Yanma. It can see in all directions without moving its big eyes, helping it spot both attackers and prey right away. Go ahead and go to the bag. We're going to heal up our Poochyena. And I do have 2 rare candy. Level 12. Perfect. We're going to give this to that. And we have, what, 4 experience candies? There we go. Okay, let's keep looking around to see what's here. Up. Oh. Why did it attack? Interesting. Okay, let's battle the first trainer. Go, 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 Geodude! My favorite little round buddies, easy to pick up and carry with me. You are challenged by Kazukai, the festival boy. I don't think Poochyena is going to be able to do anything to this Geodude. Oh, we did get the flinch, though. Ooh, rollout's not cool. We're gonna go to, what's it called? Can't think of its name. Florigato, there we go. Leafage. Okay, so that's one Pokemon down. Another Geodude, eh? Okay, there we go. That one is down too. I mean, I'm kind of cheating. Florigato is a little high level. Ooh, I can see a Wooper all the way at the far end. Oh no! It's easy to hit their weaknesses too. And what move do I have that I can teach to Poochyena? It's got Protect, but it can't really learn any of those moves. Endure. Oh, there's a Wooper. Now that is a Jotonian. That's a Jotonian Wooper. Okay, we got it. Whoa, look at the wings of Yanma. It's actually moving. When it walks around on land, it coats its body with a slimy, poisonous film. Okay, and we've already got Seawaddle. It's normal colored. Poochyena, I'm not even going to try. Ice type Geodude. Change my Pokemon. Okay, terrestrial battle. That looks so much better. I wonder if it'll lag as bad. The terrestrial hats look so much nicer in this cave. Oof. Look at that rollout. I'm gonna have to connect up to do raids online, just to kind of see how well
they've changed, like how good they've gotten. But the quality of the graphics in the terrestrial event is pretty good. I'm going to use just a Premier Ball because it's an ice type. And that's a Cantonian Geodude. Okay, we got some Geodude fragments, some candies. We're definitely going to want to do as many of these raids as we can so we can get the candies. Most people may not notice, but a closer look should reveal that there are many Geodude around. Okay, that's Trick. Okay, there is a Geodude in here. It's a pretty big cave for one Geodude. That's a lot more Geodude. Okay. I'm just keeping an eye out just to see. You never know what's going to pop up in the grass. We've already gotten Spinarak, we got Yanma. So far, a positive experience in Kitakami. I don't think I... Oh. I can't ride Miraidon right now. No. Okay. It actually wants me to walk through Kitakami. Oh, I can get up there. Sweet. Now, can I get up there? Yep. Sweet. And I don't think I can get up that. No. Nope, can't get up there. Oh. Eek. You're one of those people from Paldea, aren't you? Don't be scared of me. Mayu, the festival girl. Okay, Surskit. Let's go for the bite. I wonder what level I can get Fire Fang at. Oh, that's a Corphish. Chingling. Oh, we got this. We got this. I ain't even worried. Look at all the Pokemon in the background. Like, I can even see the Cutiefly. Like, I can see a Cutiefly all the way over in back there. My gosh, that's cool. So, this is the Paldean style of battle, huh? Oh, yes, Fletchling is evolving. Congratulations, your Fletchling has evolved into Fletchinder. Okay, its territory has a radius of just over a mile. If any bird Pokemon should enter, it will show them no mercy. And it wants to learn Flame Charge. I'm pretty sure that's a good idea. Okay, we got ourselves Flame Charge. Now, I can get up on this. Can I get in here? Oh, I can. Okay, let's go for the tackle. Oh, it's got some pretty good defense. Super potion, please. And we get the flinch, that's good. Let's throw a Great Ball. Sweet. Okay, Corphish was caught. Okay, it can live in impure water, where it doesn't need to compete with other water Pokemon for food, so its numbers have steadily increased. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that in rice fields, they actually introduce crabs to eat the, like the bugs and stuff, or like pests that come into like the rice fields. So that makes sense why there's a Corphish. I mean, it's not a crab, but it is a lobster, or lobster kind of Pokemon. I just wanted the item, dude. Now, can I get up even more? No. Okay. Oh! I did not mean to go into that Corphish. Okay, nothing over here. Okay, and we got all those Pokemon pretty much already. Oh, there's even Pokemon on the road. That's cool. Sis, look! There! There's one now! So, you're one of those students who came from the Paldea region, huh? Whoa, way cool! Hush, Kieran. I'm Carmine. Sorry, but I can't just let an outsider like you wander into Masui Town. If you insist on coming in, you'll have to battle me first. Come on, sis. You just want to battle, making this big fuss over nothing. I told you to hush, Kiki. Just ignore my little brother. Aw, man. All right, let's do this. Get in position. I'm going to have some real good fun with you. You were challenged by Pokemon Trainer Carmine. Regular Poochyena versus Shiny Poochyena. Fight. Welcome to Kitakami. For your first experience, get ready to eat dirt. Okay, let's go for the Howl. How's that for the first taste of Kitakami? Not that I'm enjoying this or anything. Okay, bite attack. Let's go, little Poochyena. So, you do not know about type matchups? Maybe you should study up. Okay, well, why is their bite doing so much more than mine? Let's go for another Howl. And I can't do anything. Okay. I'd hate to use a Hyper Potion for this, but... Oh, we could use a Potion. Okay, there's the bite. Tackle! Oh, went for the Howl. Oh, Poochyena, let's go, buddy. Tackle it. There we go. Okay, Vulpix. Yes, we are going to swap out here. Let's go to Palmy. Okay, let's go for the Nuzzle. Thundershock. Poltergeist. I think we're going to stay in. Okay, let's go for the muzzle. Maybe get a paralysis off onto this thing. Go on, Poltergeist. Teach him a lesson with Mega Drain. I'm definitely gonna have to swap out. I think I gotta go to Fletchinder. Pokemon! Fletchinder! There we go. Oh no! You know about type matchups, huh? After she just insulted me for not knowing about type matchups. Okay, here we go. Level 15 wants to learn Dig. Please choose a move that will be replaced with Dig. Don't really want to take it away charge, but I'll probably do that. You? Who are you? Well, you see, my name is Corey. I come from Paldea. Wowzers! You went and beat my sis! I can't believe it. There's no way you should have been able to beat me. Fine. I guess you pass. Barely. Seems I've got no choice. I'll let you into town, but only if you become one of my grunts and do every little thing I... Oi! What are you doing causing a ruckus over here? Here comes trouble. Come on, Kiki. We're out of here. But I... Wait up, sis. Why, hello there, stranger. You must be one of the students from that Paldean Academy, right? I help run the community center here in Masui Town, and a fair few other things besides. I'll be looking after your group during your visit. I hope those kids weren't giving you any grief just now, were they? They were. I hardly know what to do with the two of them, especially that Carmine. Always been a handful, that one. I apologize if she gave you a hard time. What's that? A member of your group fell ill down by the bus stop? I'd better go over there and give them a hand and so they can make it into town. I'll take care of everything. You go ahead and get yourself settled in at the community center. We'll catch up with you soon. Okay, so we got to go to the community center here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal up here first. Poochyena and the rest of your team should be all better now. Okay, let's keep going. This way, everyone. Corey, I owe you one for fetching the caretaker. Our little travel buddy is feeling much better now, too. All right, everyone, this is the community center. This is where you'll be staying while you're here in Kitakami. The plan was to have you and the students from Blueberry Academy stay here together, but it turns out the space is going to be all for you, our visitors from Yuva Academy. Oh, right. Those two kids were originally from this town, weren't they? So in you come. Don't be shy. no need to worry about your shoes or anything. You could leave them on in here. If they're extra dirty, just try to rinse off the worst of the mud using the washing station by the door. Nice and clean inside, don't you think? It's all newly built, so it's as good as anything you'd find in one of your big fancy cities. This here is the lounge. You can watch TV, chat, or relax however you like. And, well, let's see. Over there is the cafeteria, and the toilets be down that way. When you want to get some sleep, please use the rooms down the hall there. We've got enough space that each of you can have a private room to yourself. So I think that about covers everything. But if you run into any trouble at all, don't you hesitate to talk to your fine staff at the desk. Thank you for the tour, sir. All right, kids. Do you have anything to say to the staff who will be taking such good care of us? Thank you for having us. What a bunch of well-mannered students. I can already tell you're going to be wonderful visitors. So you just think of this place as your own home away from home and relax. You must all be tired after such a long day. I know it's a bit early still, but why don't we have dinner, then call it a night? We've got plenty of food ready for you all, so I hope you brought your appetites. All right. Thanks for the dinner. You're free to spend the rest of the evening as you like in the community center. But remember that tomorrow the program will be officially kicking off. Don't stay up too late or you might oversleep. Okay, we're going to end and go to bed here. And then what we'll do is we'll go back out and try to continue on the story here. Morning, everyone. Did you sleep well? Starting today, you'll be joined by our 2 students from Blueberry Academy. Go on, kids. Time to introduce yourselves. Hi, I'm Carmine. It's a pleasure to meet you all, outsiders. I mean, visitors from Paldea. Hee hee. I'm Kieran. Carmine and Kieran actually grew up here, so ask them for help if you need anything. And you two had better be of real help, you hear me? Aye, aye. Right. Now, that's all settled. Why don't I tell you all a bit about what we have planned for you? This school trip of yours will be an exercise in orienteering. First, we'll have you split into pairs. Then each pair will be tasked with finding 3 signboards located. Hey, how's it going there, David? Why do you hate Nintendo? I don't understand. Pair with the task of finding 3 signboards located around the land of Kitakami. They never make enough consoles for launch? Dude, they never sold out over here. All the stores over here still have plenty of them. Like, I was 10th in line yesterday, got my pre-order. It was already fully purchased, and I got it, but there was a big line of like 40-some people still that were like not pre-orders, and the GameStop here basically covered it all, so to my knowledge, they still had plenty in stock. Maybe it's just the locations on where you were trying to get yours from? Yeah, man, it was pretty wild. And they even had, like, plenty of accessories, too. Like, for example, like, I was able to get, like, a bunch of cases and stuff. And, like, the only thing I didn't get was a memory card. I never actually ended up getting the memory card, but it needed to be a special, like express card or something. Anyways, I figured I wouldn't need it for a while. You can't find one within 3 hours of your train? Ugh. Dude, that sucks, man. On each signboard, you'll find snippets of an old folktale passed down here in Kitakami. Read them all and learn a bit about our home. To prove you've completed the task, we ask that each pair take a snapshot together in front of these signboards with their phone or camera. Take a photo together in front of each of the 3 signboards and complete your mission. It's a self-guided tour of Kitakami. Learn all about its rich history. Much more fun than sitting around and listening to me ramble on and on, eh? Oh no, David, I highly wouldn't recommend playing Scalper. So, Scalper's not a good idea. I remember I had to scalp for my first Nintendo Switch. It's because back when I worked at Best Buy here in town, even as management, we weren't allowed to do any pre-orders back then in store. We had to wait until like months after the console came out before we were allowed to buy one. Like, staff was never allowed to buy one. So in order for me to get my first Switch, I ended up having to go through eBay, and I ended up buying it from some guy out west in Calgary. And it ended up costing me like almost like double the cost. It was so bad. So bad. But I ended up getting up and going out when the day of the console came out, or for the pre-orders for Switch 2. And I was like number 40 or whatever. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to get this like ordered. And they're like, yeah, man, like we've got like over 100 that were capable of being pre-ordered. And I was like, oh, snap. Totally got it. And then, yeah, so anyways, I was like 40th in line yesterday. And I was like, oh, it's going to take me forever to get in here and get this. And I wasn't going to get any of my cases that I wanted because I didn't pre-order any of the cases. But I ended up getting the big old travel bag. I'll actually show it to you guys today. I got this big old bag that I can like put the console and like the dock and stuff all in. It's pretty freaking wild, man. I never had one of these before for any console, and I'm super excited because that means I'll be able to travel around with it a little bit more. And then I also got where did I put it? I also got like the little like personal like take with you day-to-day kind of case, which is pretty cool because I actually take this to like work with me all the time. So I'm actually really pumped up over that. The only thing that I kind of wish I did instead of getting that little one is get like the bigger travel case with the like the grip case. I got this one online. I can't remember where. I think it was like Skull & Co. or whatever. But like with the exchange rates and everything like that with the States and whatever, it's like way too costly to be able to do that. Aw, that's unfortunate, dude. I hope you get your Switch 2 at some point. I really do. Okay, let's get back to the game here. We're going to try to get as much done here today as possible. Wonderful. What an innovative idea for a group activity. Oh, and I've got a gift for each of you as well. You obtained the Roto Stick. We have put the Roto Stick in the bag key items pocket. Okay, so the Roto Stick is basically a selfie stick that you put your Rotom phone into. Anyways, we're not going to worry about that. The Roto Stick allows you to extend your camera further back, essentially, to take more photos. The cool thing is that in the first part of Kitakami, we actually found ourselves catching a shiny Poochyena. That was pretty different because, like, normally I wouldn't have seen it, but it just... They spawned so many Pokemon now that I was able to see it, and it was even further back, so we actually managed to catch it. I hear these things are all the rage in big cities. Use them when you take those photos. I'll even teach you a rad pose I came up with all on my own. We have learned the Eureka emote from the caretaker. Ah, yes, real rad. Remember that one. Of the goals of this trip is to deepen the ties between our 2 schools. It seems like having someone who knows the area well would be a big help. That being said, let's try to maximize the number of inter-school pairs, okay? Time to mingle. Okay, talk to the kids from the other school. You're Corey or whatever, right? Let me guess. You want to pair up with one of us poor lonely Blueberry students. Yep. Gosh, it's so sweet of you to go out of your way like that. What would we ever do without you? Oh yeah, So my little brother here has been all googly-eyed over you since yesterday. He wouldn't stop talking about you, even at home. I seriously couldn't get him to shut up. Sis, what are you telling him that for, dummy? Hey, watch who you call dummy, if you know what's good for you. Oh, man. Look at him, being all shy. See, my brother's no good at talking to people. He'd probably never work up the nerve to ask you himself, but he'd really like to battle with you. Well, what do you know? Turns out you're sorta nice. This'll make my brother real happy. Chin up, Kiki. Corey says he'll battle you. What? Wowzers, really? You don't mind? He doesn't mind a bit. Get to your positions, you two. Everybody else clear out. Make some space. I got this. Oh, that is so smooth. That used to be so choppy. Okay, shiny Poochyena. Wowzers, I can't believe this. I get to battle you? This is awesome. Okay, Centret is down. Okay, Yanma. I don't think it has Bug Buzz or anything like that, or Struggle Bug, so we might be okay. Oh, it does. I didn't believe it had Struggle Bug. Okay, let's go to Lechonk. You got this, Yanma. Cut through the wind and show him what you've got. Air Cutter. Okay, let's go for the echoed voice. That's not really doing much, is it? Let's take a look at this Lechonk here. It's jolly. I never actually checked any of these. Naughty, serious. Oh, that's different. When do they actually allow you to see the battles in behind the screen, like in behind the actual like display screens? Nightman, is it better on Switch 2? Debating if I should get a Switch. Dude, I started this LP over because I really wanted to be able to try it on Switch 2, and it is by far the best experience of this game so far. Highly recommend to try it because, like, the smoothness of the game, the amount of Pokemon that you can see in the fields, like the loading times of everything is so very seamless. So highly suggest it. The only thing that this game still has a little bit of an issue with is sometimes glitching through the flooring with like camera angles. Like very early on, like day one, like SV problems. But there's a huge difference. There's definitely no slowdowns. I haven't seen any major slowdowns. I've seen a few like little moments where it's like, okay, it's very possible that could be taken as a little bit of a glitchy scenario, but it was only, I think, a time when, like, something to do with, like, my recordings, maybe? Because I am going through a capture device, right? So it's very possible it could be my computer. My computer is pretty pretty old now. Nicely done, kids. Nothing like a friendly battle to get to know someone. Wowzers, you sure are strong, Corey. And the other thing too, Nightman, is that a lot of the graphics, like the actual models, are loading up almost in like a higher poly count, like a higher quality. So like you can see the models are like higher definition. There's still some textures and some things that are not quite up to like 4K standards, but I mean that's just like textures on like buildings and stuff. I don't know about that. This is orienteering thing. We're supposed to group up in pairs, right? You should go ahead and pair up with Kiki then. What? No, sis, don't. Don't what? It's not like we can pair up. Or were you hoping to partner with some other rando outsider instead of Corey? Well, no, but... Oh, man. Don't worry. He's just being shy. I'll go find some chump to pair up with, too. Watch out for my little bro, you. Like, when I'm streaming here, my recording right now has no color filters on. So I haven't adjusted the colors in any way, shape, or form. The other thing, too, is that normally I'll go through, like, the M Classic HDMI upscaler for 1080p to 4K. I don't even have that hooked up. I'm going straight through, like, a 4K capture device. Now, mind you, what you guys are seeing on the streaming end over there is you're seeing it in 60 FPS at 1920 by 1080. I don't think I have 4K streaming enabled. I know when I tried to stream in 4K, my computer was just chugging along, so I didn't even bother with that. Let's go ahead and mark where you'll be going on those Rotom phones of yours. Now then, off you go and do some exploring. Oh, and if you find yourself in need of any potions or Pokeballs of the like, head on over that way and stop by Peachy's. They'd be happy to set you to rights. So it looks like we should probably start with the signboard at Loyalty Plaza. Do you play any other games on the Switch? And do you like those are better on it also? So first off, the only games that I've played on my Switch 2 so far is Mario Kart World. I played Mario Kart World from about 8 o'clock yesterday morning until about 11. And then I slept for quite a bit of time because I was out late the night prior. But I picked it up again about 3:30ish, 4 o'clock. And I ended up playing Mario Kart until about 6. And then I started streaming Pokemon last night. So I've only done the 2 games. I do intend to try Legends Arceus again. I also plan to try... I've heard good things about Pokemon Snap. The new Pokemon Snap. Anyways, just wanted to drop in for a bit, bud. Going to grab some dinner, then sleep until they restock. No worries, David. You have a good one, man, and I hope you end up getting your Switch 2 at some point. But yeah, no, I haven't played any other games on it so far. But from what I've seen, I've already heard a rumor that the Switch 2 is already hacked. And then I've also heard a rumor that if you plug a USB-C capture device for HDMI input into the Switch, it thinks it's a camera, and you can use it to screen share to other people. So that's also something apparently. Yes, fingers crossed, buddy. Fingers crossed. Stay away from them scalpers. So it looks like we should go to probably start with the signboard at Loyalty Plaza. That's out past the apple orchards on the west side of the village. It's close by, and I figure it might make sense to, visit them all in order. I'll probably just get in your way if I stick too close, so I'll just follow you from a safe distance. He's such a strange kid. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, rototototo. This is Clavel. Do I have the pleasure of speaking with Master Corey? Hi, Director Clavel. My, it certainly does this old heart good to be greeted with such a lively response. Now, if I could take but a moment of your time, there is something we must discuss. Master Corey, you're about to be presented with an exceptional opportunity. You already know of the Unova region's Blueberry Academy, I presume. What's that? Oh, now this is a surprise. I'd heard you were taking part of a joint trip with that fine school. In any case, the director of Blueberry Academy happens to be an old friend of mine, and he told me that he would be delighted to host you as an exchange student at this school. I believe it would be a fine chance for you to learn even more about the world. One should always take advantage of new challenges like this, don't you think? Though I must confess, I was a bit surprised that Blueberry's director would specify you by name. Still, I think it's best that you meet the man at least once I find out what he might be thinking. He is admittedly a bit of a character, but not to worry, I'll be here with you when you meet him. Once you feel ready to respond to his offer, I ask that you come by my office so we can discuss the specifics together. Do feel free to prioritize your ongoing school trip, though, if you so wish. This student exchange matter can wait a little while. Thanks for the advice. I don't see you live often, but I came in during my lunch break. Thanks for the input. If you are streaming later, I'll tune in. Hey, awesome there, Nightman. Yeah, so I don't normally stream, or I did stream a lot more, like, I'd say probably about 3-4 months ago. But I haven't been streaming a lot as of late, but I wanted to be able to stream this on the Switch too, so that way you guys can see the actual reactions of how it's working live. So if I am streaming later, which I feel like I probably should be sure to come on by and hang out. And if you want to trade Pokemon or battle or whatever, hit me up. Now, I won't take up any more of your time. Do take care until we speak again. Now, with that being said, I am getting a little bit peckish. We've been streaming now for about 3 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream here. I'm going to go grab some lunch, which is probably going to be dinner. Excuse me. And then when I come back, I will stream a little bit more. Likely right into the evening. So I'm going to try to keep these streams pretty small and start new ones. So that way you guys can pick up where we left off pretty easily. I am also doing these as recordings. So I'll be uploading these as individualized episodes or even just one main video. But I will be back in a little while. Like I said, I'm just going to go eat. I'm going to go fire up the barbecue, get some hot dogs and some sausages and stuff. And then I will be back right after. So take care, guys. Have a good one. And I will see you probably in about a good 20 to 30 minutes. Peace out.